West Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live. Mojo.
30.
20.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
Mojo in the Morning coming up here in a second. Might be the best topic of the morning in just a couple of minutes, and it's going to be between Kev and the ladies. So you'll hear that coming up here in just a couple. Then after that, Shannon says that her husband Wes needs to apologize. Then right after that, who do you love the most? In moments, I rank third on the list of people that
I love you too, Mojo. You are the best.
my lovely wife loves. I'll explain that and also cause problems for you in your relationship with that topic. All on the way in next 20, 30, 40 minutes here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. We got a chance for you to get paid. We are paying bills. We'll have that for you coming up here in just a little bit. And our Mojo in the Morning Show is going to be out for our More Mojo podcast, benefiting, breaking, and entering Christmas Wish. If you would like to come and hang out with us and be part of our studio audience, you just got to go to mojointhemorning.com and click on More Mojo Live, or click on Imagine Theater's website, which is imagine-entertainment.com. We're going to be doing our More Mojo podcast live on location at the Imagine Theater in Canton, Michigan, and a lot of fun will be happening there. Are we doing a More Mojo podcast today?
Yes.
We are, and I'm hosting.
Whoa, Lydia. Lydia's the hostess with the mostest.
Gundam style.
We're going to get that coming up here. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. This next topic is going to get a little dirty. Let's just put it that way. And dirty and not like words ways, but dirty because
It's not even 30 yet.
I heard that something interesting happened yesterday in between the guys' bathroom here and the women's restroom here.
Yeah. You want me to just jump into it?
Yeah, Lydia,
Just dive in.
come in the studio. I know
Yeah,
you like
come
to answer
on
the
in,
phones. Come
Lydia.
in. Get close to the filthy man over there.
So let me set the scene. All right, so yesterday morning started off a bit rough for me. My alarm, for some reason, hasn't been going off lately. So I got a later start to my morning than what I typically have. Now, my morning routine is to wake up. Thank God I woke up in the morning, go straight to the bathroom, and boo-boo for a good 30 minutes, all right?
30 minutes.
I take my time, all right? I'm in there. I'm watching the interview, getting my devotional on. I'm doing what I got to do. Being that my alarm didn't go off in time, I didn't have time to get my morning boo-boo in.
Okay.
So I come straight to the station, stomach still on blast, holding it all in. Meaghan, as you mentioned, isn't here. She's out celebrating her birthday, getting a well-needed vacation, right? KP is out doing Christmas in July, breaking and entering. So we have a few more things to do during the day as a team than what we normally would do.
Yeah.
On a normal day, maybe I could sneak out and pinch one off real quick, right?
Make a duty.
I couldn't do that yesterday. So the whole show, I need to boo-boo.
Yes.
I've made mention of this to Zach. Like, bro, I swear to God, as soon as the show ends, I'm to the toilet. Even Kaji B, I told Kaji B, I said, bro, when the show ends, I'm out of here. The minute we end the show yesterday, I'm walking out of the studio. Lydia's producer studio is right next to ours. So I walk past her. She's like, going to the bathroom, are we? I'm like, you better believe it. I'm about to go spit down. I go straight to the bathroom, right? Rip off 2 little spit sheets, put them on the toilet thing, sit down, grab my phone, pull my pants down, and hit the red button. And kaboom, right? It's like bombs. It's like da, 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 da. It's like fireworks. And then all of a sudden, I get a text message from Lydia that says,
Bruh, I can hear you spitting.
Oh, wait. Where were you?
I was in the women's bathroom, so we were back to back.
You could hear it through the walls?
You guys want to know what I was hearing? I was hearing.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting on the toilet. I have my phone in my hand. All I see is Lydia text, bruh, I can hear you spitting through the walls of the women's bathroom. I'm like, I got the bass up. Like, I already knew what time it was. And then once I realized she can hear me, we kind of have a conversation through the. We just started.
So I'm peeing a couple of stalls down, rooms down, because there are rooms in our bathrooms where you can like shut the door and it goes all the way to the ceiling. I hear Lydia talking to somebody in the last stall, and I'm like, who the heck is Lydia talking to? So I come out and I go, Lydia, who are you talking to in there? And she's like, I can hear Kev spitting in through the wall.
I can hear them having this conversation.
We were dying. I did not realize how thin that wall that separates the toilet. It's like toilet butt up to toilet. Right?
Listen, I have used this restroom many times, and I don't think I've ever heard any of your voices. I don't think I've ever heard anybody, let alone like be able to have a full conversation like we were having in there. Like, I could laugh and hear her laughing. I heard her tell Shannon, I'm just still in there handling my business.
It was like you had your ass up to a stereo.
It did. It was so loud.
Listen.
So you are Dootying like crazy in there?
4K. Bass all the way up.
4K. Really?
But I sat down. I said, bro, I've been holding it for like a long time. It's time to go.
Really?
Release the beast. Release the Kraken.
You're in there just bombing away in there, huh? Man, oh man.
I don't care. I gotta go.
Wow. By the way, is your system okay? Is this from eating the sofritas or whatever?
The sofritas?
The sofritas?
Listen, Chipotle does the body right. I feel like when you're eating natural ingredients, it just flows right through the system.
Oh my God!
But it was locked up. It was the chamber was fully loaded.
I don't know how you made it the whole show.
I couldn't
would
find a
never
moment.
have been able to do
because
that.
there are moments where you can pinch one off and keep it going just to release the beast. But then there are other moments where you need a longer situation.
Right.
So I have a buddy of mine that says that he cannot hear his girl, and he's been dating the same girl for a while. His girl go to the bathroom, that he said that it's so bad that, you know, he lives in a 3-bedroom place with it's 3-bedroom, I think 2.5 bath, that she has to go to the other bathroom to go to the bathroom, because if he hears her while he's laying in bed, he said it will be all over with. Once you start hearing somebody going to the bathroom, like one of those like boom 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 boom, like,
oh, I've never heard.
If Wes heard you do that, do you think that it would change his opinion of you?
Yes, I do.
Lydia, do you have a changed opinion of Kev now that you know that this man has...
I mean, we're on a different level of comfort. I know what his ass sounds like.
It's amazing.
Sherelle still goes to the bathroom, and when that happens, I know she turned, like, you have the light and then you have the other switch.
For the fan, the water.
The
I do it all.
She puts
if
on
I
the
have
sink.
to.
I'm like, bro, I know what you're doing.
I know, but you don't. It's once you hear it, you can never unhear it.
You need to
and that noise is associated with Sherelle forever.
You need to have one of those bathroom like fans that sounds like an airplane is about to land. You know what I mean?
You know what I need to invent? I need to invent some sort of noisemaker that goes in the bathroom that can mask that sound.
I don't know if it would have worked for me yesterday.
What's going on, Jennifer? How are you?
Like another switch.
Hey guys, good morning. How are you?
We're doing good. It sounds to me like Kev got everything out yesterday, but another one's coming. What's going on?
Oh, well, it's not. If he's anything like me, it's not out. It's a daily thing. So I have IBS, and it sounds the same, Kev, when I go to the bathroom. I remember, like, when my fiance and I started dating, I was so scared to, like, use the bathroom and him to be, like, in the room adjacent to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was afraid that he was going to leave me after hearing it.
Oh, it's tough. I don't ever want Chelsea to hear me doing it, but I know she does.
No,
but
never.
But for women, it's even probably worse, isn't it?
It feels more embarrassing to us. I don't know why. Because obviously it's a natural thing, but...
Right.
Well, I've always believed that you guys only duty, like, glitter. And,
right. You know? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It just sounds a little bit different.
Yeah, that's amazing. By the way, it sounds like you're in the bathroom right now. Is that a fan in the bathroom? Where are you at?
Yeah, it's a fan. I work in an oncology doctor's office, and I'm like disinfecting.
All right, okay. I was gonna say you're in the bathroom right now for us. We actually had a lady that called us up. We had a Mojo in the Morning listener that was a lady who called us up one time years ago, maybe 10, 12 years ago. Might have been right when Shannon, you started with the show. And I remember her going to the bathroom, and we all joke whenever we hear an echo, oh, you must be in the bathroom. And, usually 10 out of 10 times they're not. She was in the bathroom. We went back and listened to the audio, and you could actually hear the little farts, like the little toot.
If I ever have to go number 2 in public, there are times where I'll be discreet, right? Like I'll try not to release the beast to his fullest potential, right?
Yeah.
I'll have him on a leash, so to speak, so he doesn't go wild. But there are some times where you got to take the dog off the leash and let him run around the yard.
Go, right?
You just got to let him
flush
go.
at the same time, so at least you're
I feel like
respectful
I should
that way.
I don't. Though.
You know what I mean? So the noise is masked a little bit.
We need to have a deep voice guy do. And now more toilet talk. What's going on, Kaylee? How you doing?
So the first 10 months I was with my husband, I would not poop in front of him, or not in front of him, but at his college house. So I would make up excuses and go to the store, pretty much anywhere but his college house. I would not poop at his house.
Because you're so worried about him thinking of you differently. Yeah.
Yes.
But
it was terrifying.
You know that, he probably had no problem doing it in front of you.
Oh, no problem at all. The smell was rancid. The sounds were horrible.
Sure.
It was terrifying.
So where's the craziest place you had to ever have to leave to go to the bathroom?
7-Eleven. And I had to beg the guy in some Kodak town and Adrian.
What did he have the key on? Did he have the key on a special ring like a
giant clipboard?
So random.
Please, and he's like, this is the way, very Mandalorian. I'm like,
the funny is I bet you the clipboard also had a paper of the last time he cleaned that bathroom, because his probably boss made him do that.
Yeah, it was the cleaning log.
Yeah, right. Thank you for the call. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing, Caitlin?
Hi. So I was saying how my boyfriend, we have 2 bathrooms now, mind you, will literally go number 2 when I'm either in the shower or in the bath. It's the same bathroom I'm in. We have 2 bathrooms. Why do you have to use the same one I'm in?
Oh, God, no.
He feels comforted by you being there. Maybe the shower helps him.
I have no idea, but it's so frustrating. At our rental, we had 1, so it was understandable. But we have 2 bathrooms now. Why does I keep going to the same one?
Does it the whole idea of the steamy bathroom with his steamy Dooty mixed together?
It's a comfort thing, though. I guarantee you. It's the normal. It's either the closest bathroom or it's the one he always uses. So it's just a habit thing.
Sarah, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning Show.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Okay, so anytime I walk into a bathroom, even restaurant, because when you walk into a restaurant bathroom, it's quiet, right? And there's other stalls.
Sure.
I just blast spa music, and it works.
You blast
No,
what?
I'm serious.
Spa music?
Spa music.
Yeah, just go to Google, go to YouTube, put spa music, and it goes.
I actually kind of love that
is
idea.
really
And and it works. Even at home, I do the same thing. So that my kids and my husband know I'm doing my thing, and it sounds so nice.
Oh, mom's doing spa music. Must be going to the bathroom. Brittany, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, what's going on?
So I've been with my boyfriend for almost 5 years, and we have the bathroom in our bedroom. And every time I have to go, I always say I have to go to the bathroom, and I give him the look, and he knows it's time. So I make him put his gaming headphones on, turn the TV all the way up. I turn the fan on. He's not allowed anywhere near the bathroom until I come out.
That's awesome.
And then after you leave the bathroom, are you protective of it as well? You don't want them going near it for a good 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely tell him, I'll come out and he'll be like, are you okay? Are you good? And I'm
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm there for a half hour.
Why do bathrooms not have windows? They all should have windows to the outside, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, thank you for the call.
Sophistication, intellect, culture, engaging discussion. You won't find any of that here. That last conversation proves it. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All right, it is the Mojo in the Morning Show. Am I the A-hole is coming up this hour, plus Shannon with the Dirty, and another chance for you to win in our summer of cars, cash, and gas. A brand new 2024 Chevy Equinox or $20,000 cash, courtesy of Gordon Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. It's Mojo in the Morning. So your husband has to apologize for something, so you're going to do the public apology now.
Well, I guess I could do
Maybe.
the apology on his behalf. I don't know this woman's name. Maybe he does. But so Wes is moving out of his apartment right now, and he has a second-story apartment. Okay, and so it has a nice little balcony that looks over like some trails and some woods, and he has a patio set out there, including one of those big fire pits, which I don't think he's ever lit it, but he brought it over from his house. Anyway, with all of the rain that we've been having, the fire pit is filled with water. So he had put it up for sale on Marketplace. Somebody bought it, and he needed to get it from the second floor balcony down to his garage. So he was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to pick this thing up. It's so heavy with all of the water in it. So he scoots it to the side of his balcony and tips it to dump it over the edge so that all of the water can go out, and then it'll be not so heavy and he'll be able to bring it downstairs. Tips it, the water's gushing. All of a sudden, he hears a wah! The lady who lives in the apartment below him was outside sitting on her patio reading a book.
Oh, my God.
And he dumped all of the water on her. He said he very slowly got up, walked over to the edge, looked down, and was like, oh my God. I'm so sorry. Didn't know, obviously, that you were down there.
Do any of our listeners live in an apartment like this where the person that's on the top floor always ends up throwing their stuff off the balcony? Because my sister Pat lives on the first floor of her condo.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon, she's got a patio. It sounds like she's that lady. She sits down on her patio and she says, cigarette butts will just all of a sudden randomly like start falling from the sky. She's like has to yell at her neighbors because her neighbors just throw things over the top all the time.
But could you imagine having a waterfall dumped on you
Oh
and
my
you
God.
did
I
not
can't imagine that
expect
at all.
it?
I remember living at my old apartment complex. Sometimes I would come home, I would pull in the parking lot, walk home, and you can see toys that are like laying in like the front area.
Yeah.
Long story short, a kid was tossing his toys out of the window. And like all of his toys were on the front lawn. Mama was pissed. You can hear her screaming up there like, stop throwing the toys.
Did Wes ever go out on that balcony and just start peeing off the side ever or no?
Oh God, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Maybe.
Oh, no. That's like that would be funny if all of a sudden, poor lady.
That
That's
would
so
be
great.
way worse,
I would love to get a video. So yesterday I went and I toured. I'm doing commercials talking about these new apartments. There's a new apartment community that's around here, FHS Living, which is they have units all over the place, like buildings all over the place, like Ann Arbor, Birmingham, West Bloomfield.
Wait, are they building one in Birmingham right now?
They're
think
building
I passed
one in
it
Birmingham,
the other day
yes.
with a pool.
Yeah,
a pool on the roof.
Yeah, like a rooftop pool. It's honestly, and it makes me want to go live in an apartment again because I went and toured there yesterday. I went to the their West Bloomfield location because they wanted me to see what it, kind of what it looks like, just to see the. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My apartment living that I had when I was living in an apartment was nothing. It was awful. It was like paper thin walls. And I'm not doing this is not a commercial. They're not paying for me to say this. I'm just tacking on here because I've been thinking about this freaking apartment forever. And the craziest thing was it's butts up to Orchard Lake Road, and the model faces the road. We're inside the unit. You cannot hear traffic. And it's probably one of the busiest roads in Oakland County.
Yeah.
You cannot hear the traffic going by. And their pool area was like unbelievable. But here's the thing. They had this pool deck, and then they had units that were like on the 4th floor or 5th floor. I don't even know how many floors. Overlooked the pool. And all I kept thinking to myself was,
Felt like you're on vacation.
if it's like I was in Vegas at like Cosmo or something like that, or whatever the place. But I'm thinking to myself, and I don't know, did Wes's place have any view at all, or what did it look at?
So he's in Rochester, and he overlooks Bloomer Park, which is really, really,
Is it
really
gorgeous?
pretty. Yeah, it is. It's very nice.
This thing overlooked this pool deck area with this like workout room and facility and all that stuff. And I'm just sitting there going, you know how many hot people are going to be sitting out on that thing? Let's get an apartment as a show together.
Say less.
Let's just all have one.
Do you know when I first got into radio, they made us do that as part of a promotion. We were giving away like a lease for a year or two or something for this apartment, and they made the whole show live together for an entire summer.
Let's do it.
That sounds like the real
it was
world.
not fun.
Shannon, I'm not kidding you.
It was fun on the weekends, but during the week, it was not fun.
Kev's not staying because he won't even stay at my house.
We were all single,
but
so
no.
it worked. Nobody had families or anything.
But I'm not lying to you. You go walk into this place. You have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful home. Kev has a beautiful home. I'm not lying to you when I say this to you. This freaking place. It was ridiculous.
But maybe they'll let us go have a pool party.
Like a weekend place.
I like that.
Let's have a that'll be our
pool
up
party.
north place. It'll be north on Orchard Lake.
Sign me up.
FHS Living. What's going on, Erica? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
So I used to live at the Beacon Hill Apartments across from Oakland University. I was outside on my balcony, and I thought it was raining out. I felt a little drip, and I was like, oh, we're going to go inside. But then I heard a knock on my door. It was actually my upstairs neighbor knocking on my door saying, can I come clean your balcony? I go, for what? She goes, my dog just peed. And I know
No, Erica.
it dripped down there. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me right now.
Ew.
So I let her in. She cleaned it. And I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower. But
When you have a dog in an apartment like that on a second floor, do you get one of those pee mats or something that they pee on?
oh, my gosh, no. They had this poor dog in a cage outside. And you can hear it all day.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
They
too
left
bad.
The dog out there, but they just let the dog pee up there, I
Oh,
guess.
jeez. Listen to this story. 734 says, we live in a 9-story apartment building. It's the craziest thing. We love it. We saw someone throw a mattress down the balcony.
From 9 stories
From 9
up.
stories up. Can you imagine?
That could really hurt you.
Did you ever see the New York City, I think it was in the Bronx or something like that, where the lady found out that her husband or boyfriend was cheating, and so she just started throwing crap outside of the window? Did you ever see that?
I love
my
that.
God, Google it, and you start seeing like this guy's like gaming system going and falling. That's
crazy.
That would be that's what Wes should do to move out of there. Has he officially moved out? Like just start throwing crap down. Anything you don't want at the house. All right, it's Mojo in the morning. Are we going to throw a birthday party for Meaghan, but with her not being here today?
Let's do it.
All right, so we got to. So what do we need? What should we put together for this?
Champagne.
We'll have candles. We should get orange juice for mimosas, a birthday cake, and
Like the
spice.
normal party, right?
Done.
But then do we
Dude, Kroger cakes are so good.
do we make up to her then and do it again tomorrow? Because that would be mean if we didn't. Or do we just not ignore her and pretend like we didn't know it was her birthday?
Why don't we just buy double of everything?
It's her birthday today. How do you take it? She's the smartest person ever. I didn't want any birthday crap.
I
I'm
know.
taking my birthday off next year. This is bull crap.
Well, remember, she doesn't put it on Facebook or anything. So
Oh,
you
really?
don't know. Like, I have it in my calendar every year, but.
I'm low-key mad.
You are?
Yeah.
I don't-
Actually not here.
But I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. Megan's, I think, like that too. Does she not? She doesn't like
Why?
it, right?
Why not?
Because I just don't, I hate it. If just, you know what, let me have my day. I don't need to have to. First off,
That is your day.
It's more work having to like go back and thank everybody that write you a text message or a Facebook post or something like that.
What's your perfect birthday in terms of how other people should react to you?
Well, I definitely don't want people to not say happy birthday to me. It's nice to say happy birthday, but it's embarrassing like when you get a bunch of attention. But we're
What do you mean?
I don't know. Listen, you know, you got an ego. You need to
I
have
do
your
not
ego
have
fed.
an ego, but I will say this though. I spent a large portion of my youth not being celebratory of my birthday, not wanting to throw parties, not wanting to have anything. And I feel like some of it was because I thought people either didn't care or wouldn't show up. And now I'm just like, it's not about everybody else. It's about me feeling
Now it's
good.
about you. Yeah.
It's my damn birthday.
Well, it's Megan's birthday
wanna-
today.
Am I
It's
Maria?
Megan's birthday. What's going on, Lisa? Hi.
Good morning. I was just saying, I think you guys are a little bit mean because, even I know Mike's birthday is February, I think, 21st, and
Yes,
he's
it
the
is.
one that wants a birthday party.
I know.
He wants a birthday party,
But-
and you guys are never there. Nobody brings cupcakes, and he's really kind of salty about it.
No, but we did it for him this year, and we made sure that we even worked that day. Normally, it was a week off because it was President's Week. But we made sure
yeah.
we made sure we were working for him. So we can happy birthday, Meg.
Oh, that's so good. I must have missed that.
No,
that day,
yeah.
but,
No, the last couple of years I felt bad for him. We did take off, but Megan specifically took off today though. Like she took off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she took off yesterday and today. She's been doing this where she's taking like a Monday, Tuesday during summertime, which
long week.
I like it.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah, so
Which is great. Just save her a cupcake. She'll be all good.
yeah. You know what? So I don't know. We're not going to call her and wake her up because we would waste her last day off that she normally would sleep in. But
Sender, they do the cookie delivery. You can get like insomnia cookies or the crumble cookies.
that's actually a good idea.
She loves insomnia. That's her fave.
That would be a great idea.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
Did we make a post for her yet on social media?
No, I'm gonna do after the live.
Yeah, make sure that we get a post up there so that we can wish her a happy birthday.
Can you guys send me like some fun pictures of her?
I got
Yes. Here, I'm gonna send you my favorite fun pictures of her. I've got I actually have a whole file. It's called Fun Meaghan.
Perfect.
That
You have a file called Fun.
I do. I have a file that. What's going on, Sarah? Hi.
Hi, good morning.
What's
I was
happening?
letting you guys know that I removed my birthday from Facebook as well because it's too much pressure.
Yes.
Everyone expects you to have some epic day and post all about it and then fake everyone for all the attention, and it's too much.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I know people that do that. Like they take it off of Facebook and then they put it back on the next day for their birthday. And they're very smart at doing that because you're right. It is a lot of work to have a birthday.
It is. My husband, on the other hand, he has a birthday month. Like every day, the whole month, I have to tell him happy birthday.
There are some people like that. Chuck Gatica, a good friend, used to be like that all the time. Chuck Gatica wanted everybody, which I think his birthday is coming up here soon, but he would want everybody. He was the weather guy on Channel 4 in Detroit. He would want everybody to know that he did a countdown to his birthday. It was like, I felt like I was watching Ryan Seacrest do the countdown to New Year's. What's going on, Ashley?
Hi, good morning. I'm here to call you out, Mojo.
Yes.
Okay, so you just said you don't care for your birthdays because then the spotlight's on you, and then told Kevin he had an ego. But you say that and you're a radio host.
You know what? But we already have the spotlight on us enough. You know? I don't want I like the spotlight on me only when there's a bunch of hot girls around.
Okay.
Or somebody that's going to get me a table faster at Red Coat Tavern. if it gets me, from the 20th on the list to the first on the list, then I'll take it. But happy birthday, Meaghan. We love you. Happy birthday,
Meaghan.
We love you. And by the way, this has been the year of Meaghan. I want everybody to know that. And I'll tell her this later today when I talk to her on the phone. But it truly has been such an amazing year for her. She's really and this is not just her losing the weight that she's lost. This is her just doing things that she's always wanted to do.
She moved.
Yeah.
She promoted.
Some people never in their life ever get to have the dream come true, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I believe that Meaghan is, bucket list, crossing off a bunch of things that she's been doing. So, all right, which fun Meaghan drop should I play? Should I play this one?
Play a nice one. Don't play a mean one. Play a nice one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, play a nice
You don't want me
It's
to,
her birthday.
You don't want me to play the one where she's ratting on guys in the bathroom because yesterday?
Nah.
All right, here you go. I got one right here.
Meaghan, she brings so much joy to the room every day. Well, more so when she leaves the room.
Oh, stop that. No, that's not. I thought that says joy to the room. All right, here we go. Here's one.
Meaghan, she's the best person ever. She's the greatest radio talent of all time. If there were a Mount Rushmore of radio, Meaghan would be on it. This is Mojo in the Morning.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I love Meaghan. Meaghan. Meaghan.
She hates that one.
I know.
And it is so creepy.
It is so good. All right, Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. We're going to give you a chance to win a 2024 Chevy Equinox or $20,000 cash. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. The 95th caller. Good luck.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We'll get you caught up on what's trending this morning in the Dirty on the 30. What's happening, Shannon?
Well, 2 days after surviving an attempted assassination, former President Donald Trump appearing at the Republican National Convention's opening night last night with the big bandage covering his right ear. Yesterday, he also announced who will be joining him on the ticket as his VP pick.
It is therefore my honor to nominate Ohio Senator J.D. Vance for the office of Vice President of the United States of America.
If you're going, who is this guy? Well, he is a former Marine, graduated from the Ohio State University. He's a Yale Law School grad.
Have you seen the movie?
No, Hillbilly Elegy.
Hillbilly Elegy is a great movie.
I have not. He wrote that book, obviously, which was turned into a movie. I believe he was elected to the Senate 2 years ago. And if he is elected along with Donald Trump in November, J.D. Vance, at 39 years old, will become, I believe, the third youngest vice president in history.
And the first millennial. Earlier this morning I said, is he a Gen Z?
I know. I was trying to figure out.
The first millennial to ever to ever have been elected. I think even run. I don't think there ever has been a millennial that has run.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that. President Biden sitting down with NBC's Lester Holt last night, reiterating how grateful he is that Trump survived Saturday's shooting, but also pointing toward his opponent's role in raising the temperature of what's happening in contemporary American politics. And he defended himself against all of the criticisms that he's been receiving as of late. And he did apologize for something. He made some comments during a call with donors about a week or two ago, and he made the comment of how it was quote unquote time to put Trump in a bullseye. So Lester Holt asked him about that.
On a call a week ago, you said it's time to put Trump in the bullseye. There's some dispute about the context, but I think you appreciate that
I didn't say
word.
crosshairs. I was talking about focus on.
Here's more from the president.
Look, the truth of the matter was, what I guess I was talking about at the time was there was very little focus on Trump's agenda.
Yeah, the term was bullseye.
It was a mistake to use the word. I didn't say crosshairs. I meant bullseye. I meant focus on it.
You guys know, too, this is kind of random, but in related dirty, King Charles sent a personal letter to Donald Trump after he survived that assassination attempt on Saturday, wrote a private note. It was delivered, I believe, the following day on Sunday via the UK embassy in Washington, D.C.
Do they, when they send the letter, is it like telegram or what do they do?
Does it have the fancy wax seal?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's interesting. Why doesn't he just pick up the
just
phone
made
and
the
call? It's like, hey, or
It's more
text.
formal.
I mean, you don't have like it?
I mean, they got to keep it royal.
They keep it royal?
Yeah, it's very fancy.
They have a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
Dropping off the letter. And then Secret Service shot the carrier pigeon down. They thought it was something.
I thought her 15 minutes of fame was up, but apparently it's not. The Hawktua girl, her real name is Haley Welch, said she is now planning to do some good with all of the money that she's been making since she became, quote unquote, famous. At an event in New York City this week, she was sharing her plans to pay it forward. She said she's made a lot of money. She's made a lot of money, like 6 figures just from hats and shirts that say Hawktua on them. But the focus of her generosity, at least this is what she told the crowd there, will be animals and giving pizza to the homeless. So she also just got herself a talent manager. Yep. And supposedly there's going to be a documentary and a reality show.
This is crazy. She better hurry up.
Has Hawktua run its course?
I think so.
Okay.
Don't you? Do you?
That's what I'm saying. She better hurry up this reality show because it's winding up.
I think it's like at minute 14 and 3/4.
Have any furniture stores done a Hawktua weekend yet?
There's no way. No way.
They don't have time.
For all of today's Dirty, you can catch up on the podcast on the iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Mojo in the Morning. Is this Aaron?
Yes, hi.
Aaron is a winner. Congratulations to you, Aaron. We're setting you up. We're going to give you a $50 gas card, and you're now qualified for this is pretty darn good. A brand new car, which is valued at like $30,000, a 2024 Chevy Equinox, or $20,000 cash.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Have a great time with that. Congrats. We'll see you at the grand finale at Gordon Chevrolet.
Yay!
I do that to all the women. That's what they sound like. Real quick, thank you to Gordon Chevrolet, and also thank you to Green Flame Tequila. All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. This is the thing that has been going around on TikTok, and I want you to take part in this, okay? Because I asked Chelsea it, and her response to me was priceless. I want everybody to know that I am not the most important thing that my wife loves. I found this out the hard way when I asked her the question, who do you love the most? So this is a question that you ask of people, especially people that are in relationships that have children, because you want to find out, do you love your children more than you love your spouse? Okay? Mm-hmm. And I think that this is an interesting one. So I said to Chelsea, I go, Chelsea, I want you to tell me, where do I rank on who you love the most? Coming in. I should do it backwards to forwards. Actually, I ranked third on the list.
Damn.
Yeah, third.
Third out of 3?
No, third out of 4, actually, I think. Number 1 on the list for Chelsea was her kids. Her kids were who she loves the most. Number 2 was her parents, because they gave her life. And number 3 was me. Number 4 was the dogs. I actually beat the dogs out. So yay. Yay. I got the dogs on that one, Henry and Louie. And it depends, by the way. I think maybe it's because they pee on the stuff and around the house, or Henry does. But I ask you guys this question because this is a really kind of interesting thing to think about. If I were to ask you guys the question, because all you guys have relationships and all you guys have kids.
All right, tell me you love me.
I want to know, what would you do as far as ranking? And Shannon, this is an interesting one for you because your kid's father is not your current, your husband.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting one.
So you know this because we've talked about this before. This is a discussion in our relationship right now because I hate topics like this. I think I would probably put my kids first.
Yeah.
Which really hurts Wes's feelings if he has ever, because when we were going through our premarital counseling, this is always a thing, right? Like you're supposed to put your spouse before you're supposed to put God first, and then you're supposed to put your spouse before anything else, right? And I'm like, God, I'm still in that, like, my kids are my whole entire heart and world phase of being a mom,
Yeah.
I know if he's listening right now, like, he's crushed hearing that. And I love my husband so damn much it hurts.
Wes.
But like that is my very, very honest answer.
I would not want Chelsea to say me. And I'm going to say this to Wes, and I know that this is the case. And I know Shannon loves Wes, dearly. I think that if a woman doesn't love her children the most, that makes me worried about them. Like, knowing that Chelsea would say, my kids are like if we were, on the Titanic and the boat is going down, okay, and there's only room for a few people, I'm going to be just like Jack. I ain't getting on. You know what I mean? I realize that.
I feel like I've heard people have the philosophy that, like, you could make another child, you can't make another you. Like, I've heard that philosophy. That take.
Really? Yeah, I think that's a crazy thought, though.
It ain't my thought.
But you can't make the same child, right?
Facts, but you can make another child.
Well, would you answer this?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's for sure the kids. The kids number 1. I don't give a damn what's going on. And then if we really getting into it, my grandma is number 2.
Really?
And my mama know that too.
Really?
Yeah, I love my grandma is everything to me.
Interesting.
Lydia, can we all sleep at your house tonight?
No, we're getting that apartment.
Everybody know this.
No, it is a hard conversation to have.
Hey, Hannah, what's up?
Hi, I was just calling in to say I don't have kids, but I definitely love my man the most. And if I were to tell my parents that, they'd be greatly offended.
Really? Because your parents want you to love them more?
Well, more my mom, I think. We grew up like in a Hispanic household, so the dynamic there is very particular, and they definitely want me to be like most loyal to them.
Yeah. I love that your parents, feel that way about you. But I think in that case, I think that you have to let go. I think that I was not offended by the kids. Chelsea's parents maybe offend me a little bit, but I know that she cares for them dearly because her mom was a single mom for many years. Her adoptive father, came in and, she's the reason, her adoptive father is the reason why Chelsea and I are married today, because she was looking for a man that was like her adopted father. And that's what she ended up finding in me. And I think that's really special. Yeah. Wendy, what's up?
Hi there, Mojo.
Yes. Hi, Wendy.
I believe that Chelsea should love you first because you gave her her children.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. My sperm actually matters.
And the reason I'm saying that is, unfortunately, I'm divorced from my children's father. But I honestly believe if I would have put my husband above my children, we may still be married today.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Wow. Do you still love him even though he's no longer with you?
No, I do not.
But he gave you your kids. That defeats what you just said.
He did, but he is not a good man.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, that's interesting. What's up, Shay? Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? I'm loving this Minnie Riperton song. Ripperton.
Just out and about. I just wanted to share what I remember that our father used to say to us when I was a kid. He reminded us all the time that he chose our mother over us.
Oh.
Interesting.
And it was quite a few of us. It was like, gosh, how many of us? 7 of us?
Yeah.
4 girls. Yep. So it was a bunch of us, and he would always remind us of that, especially if we were like, acting up.
Yeah.
So that was like a norm. Like now that I'm an adult, I'm thinking, and I have my own kids, I'm like, I don't know about that, but yeah, that was like a norm coming from him.
I have heard people say that it is good for your kids to be aware of that you're putting your spouse before anything else because it helps them feel safe. Like mom and dad are good. And it gives them a really good demonstration of like a strong, healthy relationship. And I can see that point.
Yeah.
I can see that point.
April, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Who do you love?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
So I don't think this is actually a fair question because you love your kids differently than you love your spouse, differently than you love your
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
And if, like, let's say the Titanic were to happen, your natural instincts as a parent is to protect your kids.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you're going to protect your kids. If my parents are drowning, I'm sorry, Mom, kick your feet. Well,
You've lived long.
Your feet.
Like, I absolutely love my mother and, my dad, but honestly, I mean, my instinct is to protect my kids.
Yep.
I know my fiance, he can take care of himself. He knows I can take care of myself, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I love him any less.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's just I love
Good
him
points. Good points. And this is good discussion, I think, to have at the dinner table tonight. Ooh, I love them.
Don't do that.
Jamie, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
Is it true, Jamie, that you choose Mojo in the morning over all in your family?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. What's going on? Who do you love the most?
My kids.
Okay. Even
your
when
kids
they're
will
pains
always
in the
be your
ass?
kids.
Even when they're bringing home bad grades at school?
Yeah, even that.
Even when they're in jail for dealing drugs?
They might have to sit there for a while, but I just feel like I personally can't have any more kids. So that whole you can always have more or create more kids doesn't necessarily apply to everybody.
Yeah.
So you love everybody differently, but your kids will always be your kids, no matter what.
Yeah. No, it is interesting, to ask a question like this because I think everybody's story tells a different one, right? That's why we love people, that everybody's got something different going on. But I also think that maybe my wife should have our dogs a little higher. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
If I had my